Hello, would you like to come and have a look at our new library? We've been waiting a long time and it's here. In you come. So, welcome to the unnamed 2 Mile Ash Library. This used to be a cabin that Year 6 did some small learning in, but we've been working really hard all over the summer to turn it into a lovely reading space for you guys and girls. We split it into 3 sections, and this first area down here is where we've got all the books with about lots of different subjects. I've got poetry books. I've got books all about films. Got lots of Star Wars books if anybody's interested in Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Got loads of information here. Lots of different films. Lots of Disney books here. Maybe you're somebody who prefers to read one of the classic stories that were written a long time ago, but still really interesting subjects, and they've been adapted, so they're especially good for young people to read. Then I've got hobbies. Maybe you love your Lego. Maybe you love baking. We've got books for lots and lots of different hobbies here. And then special for Mrs. Blackhurst, we've got a whole section on science. Maybe you're not keen on books, maybe you prefer magazines. So we've actually got some magazines as well. Lots of little snippets of information without you having to read a whole book. That can be cool. And then we've got all of our books about diversity. What makes us all so unique? What makes us all special? We've got everything from information on the Commonwealth. We've got books about the Windrush generation. We've got fiction books and non-fiction books here as well. Bound to be something you're going to enjoy. And then we move on to the who, what, when, where, why. Maybe you've got an inquiring mind and you like facts. You don't need to read a whole book. You can just pick up a book and find out some interesting little facts to impress your friends with on lots and lots of different subjects. Maybe you like Shakespeare. Shakespeare was written hundreds of years ago, but we've got all the Shakespeare stories, but written for young people, so really nice and easy to understand. Maybe you've never read a Shakespeare book. Maybe it's time to try. I've also got lots of lovely picture books in the middle sections too. So I've got things like, pop-up books here as well. So I really hope that we got something for everybody. Now moving on to the middle section out here, I've actually got somewhere that you can sit with your friends. Maybe you're somebody that would rather sit at a table than at a beanbag. You can read here. You can do activities. You could do research for some of your subjects you're doing in class. Maybe you want to have a look at a bit of Where's Wally's history here. Maybe you'd like to help me out by creating a book review for my scrapbook here, all about books. You could help me out by adding a book review in here. And then moving on to the last section, past some more picture books, come and have a look at our breakfast bar. Built for us by the wonderful Mr. Malloy. So you can sit up here. I've got chairs for big bears. I've got chairs for baby bears here. Maybe you like graphic novels and comic strips with some lovely, bright, colourful pictures. Got lots and lots of books like those that you might enjoy. So I really hope that we got something for everybody in here. You're all going to get the chance to come out and spend some time in here with your teachers, and soon we're going to have something to add to it as well. I'm going to take you outside so we can see exactly what I'm going to add on, so you've got even more space. Come with me. So I've been busy building tables and benches, and Mr. Malloy very soon is going to be building us a lovely covered area over here that comes all the way out to this white line. This is all going to be a covered space with more tables and chairs, so you can be inside reading or you can be outside reading. And talking about outside reading, if any of you feel like having a read of a book at break time, I've got this shed here full of books which are very well loved, books that we know that you've enjoyed, because they're really not quite in good enough condition to go home, but they're certainly in a good enough condition that you could enjoy reading them on the playground at break or at lunchtime. So you'll be able to come and have a look here anytime you like and take a book to read on the field or on the playground. Now, we've done lots of work. This is all for you guys, and now it's your turn to help us out, because I haven't got a name for this cabin yet. So this is open for all 2 Mile Ash students. Can you come up with a name that we can call this lovely new reading space? I don't just want to call it the library, and I reckon you guys are going to have some lovely creative ideas of what we could call this library. So get your thinking caps on, and if you can come up with something, can you please let your teacher know, and they'll write them down and they'll get them to me, and then we'll announce the winner after half term. So get your thinking caps on, and I'll speak to you soon.